A French criminal famous for robbing armored trucks has made a dramatic escape, blasting his way out of prison. Now a Europe-wide manhunt is underway. Frederick Pleiken is live from CNN London with all the details. It went as if it was scripted for a suspense film, and I guess from the criminal's point of view, with a happy ending. What happened?
Yeah, certainly. It certainly seems like an action movie, what happened there. The man's name is Redoine Faid. He's a very well, as you said, known criminal in France. And what was happening was that during visiting hours, he managed to get 4 guards to be his, he got them under his control with his weapon. And then what happened was that he blasted his way through 5 prison doors to get out of this jail. And one of the big questions, of course, Jonathan, that are being asked right now is how on earth he managed to get that much explosives into his possession and then managed to use it to get out of this jail. So what happened was he had the 4 people in his custody. He then left the prison. He got a getaway car. He left with a getaway car, parked that, set it on fire, got another car, and now this manhunt is underway. And certainly there are a lot of questions being asked about the security at that prison. One of the things that we are hearing is that apparently yesterday he had a visitor there. It's unclear whether or not that might have been his wife or ex-wife, and whether or not she might have been the person to give him those explosives. But certainly somewhat of an embarrassment there for the French authorities, Jonathan.
And Redoine Faid was famous even before this escape. He cuts quite a figure in the criminal world.
Quite a figure. He was sort of an Al Capone-like figure, if you will. As I said, all of this almost like a Hollywood movie. And he was actually one who said that he modeled a lot of his heists after Hollywood movies like Heat and Scarface, even saying to them they were like instructions to some of his heists. So this is certainly someone who was also in the public light. He wrote a book about his way from being a petty criminal all the way to being this gangster kingpin in France. His specialty, of course, was robbing money transports in France. And even his lawyer now has come out and said that he's not surprised that Faid tried to make a break for it.
It is also a young man, remarkably intelligent, and he is using his intellect to serve his ambitions. And I think he has so many years in prison behind him that he thought it was one too many.
So, Jonathan, at this point now, the manhunt is underway. Interpol is involved, and it spans 26 countries, so all of the European Union. One of the things that we're hearing from the French authorities is that, of course, it doesn't only focus on France, but on Belgium as well, since that border is quite close to the city of Lille, where all of this happened, Jonathan.